All over the world, there are talented artists whose art goes undiscovered. There's no denying that there's an incredibly wide gap among the industry and underground musicians. Our goal is to showcase and present 10 artists that have chosen to dedicate their lives to music. This is lost art that's been found. Each week, you'll meet a new featured artist. This is Up On Game Presents Lost Art.
My life depressing, yeah, that's no question. Feeling unwanted, like a bad suggestion. I'm facing bad depression, I'm faced with mad rejection. I'm mad at my reception, why don't they get my message? Why do my follows lessen? I gotta count my blessings. Y'all niggas dodging questions, the act no lost, she necking. She fucking too, I beckon. Went straight to the room, no checking. Everything you do, you always do a second.
What's good, y'all? It's Escalade, Lost Art. Coming at you live for the second episode, man. Welcome. We're here today introducing a friend of mine and also a very talented artist in the DC area that goes by the name of Young Belvedere.
Yeah, I'm on hypnotic. Yeah, I'm on hypnotic. Aspirations, her ass got assassinations. What kind of lad you raising? What kind of pack you blazing? What kind of cash you chasing? Where are these racks you making? Where are these facts you stating? Model infatuation, bottles are fascinating. Brothels and masturbation, she left a bastard waiting. I got a pass with Satan, thank God for pastor saving. Action and acclamations, factions and active stations. Boy bands and saturation.
My name's Josue Blanco, I'm from Hyattsville, Maryland. And, you know, early on, my passion for music came from, church. My mom went to church, dad went to church straight off the boat, to find their communion and services. And, as a kid, they would tell me, like, yo, you're meant for music. They'd say stuff like, God told me, you're supposed to do music. So I started feeding into it and, I started feeling it myself because I'm very religious. I take pride in that. So a lot of this show comes from, my personal experiences and looking into the music industry and seeing that there's a wide gap between artists that have regular opportunities because their parents are doing good, or artists that just have people that are willing to put money behind them and bridge that gap for the artists who don't necessarily have the best upbringing, the best situation. So lost art comes from art that we feel has been lost and is undiscovered, and we're finding it, man. So thank you to Up On Game Network, and I'm gonna let Young Belvedere talk about some of his experiences and why he chose to make music his lifestyle. So man, thank you guys for tuning in, and we're gonna keep this going.
Billy Crocker chased this vodka with a bit of hope. Sipping lager mixed with Pepsi while she sniffing coke. Give me throw, give it go, take your pick and roll. Hit this weed, lick this E, that's reciprocal.
Who's Young Belvedere, man? Who is Young Belvedere? And what would you like the people to know, man?
Alright, I'm Young Belvedere, also known as Ariel Belvedere, also known as just Belvedere, also known as Belvy. I'm Young Belvedere on everything, social media, at Young Belvedere, YouTube, Apple Music, Spotify, SoundCloud, Tidal, fucking.
Hey, man. Alright, so, how did Young Belvedere come about? Could you let the audience know? Like what led you to be Young Belvedere?
So before I was Belvedere, I was going by the rap name T Money, which was actually a nickname given to me by my second grade teacher, Miss Oliver. She just randomly called me T Money in class one day, and I didn't have any other nicknames. My mom never gave me a nickname, my father, family, friends. So T Money was the nickname that I just used for game profiles, MySpace, you know what I'm saying? It was just a nickname I had. So when I started rapping, that was all I had was T Money.
Okay.
So
how did it go from T Money to Belvedere?
So all of high school I was T Money. I started a rap collective / just artist collective back in my junior year of high school called Revos. And I created a new moniker for myself called Captain Revo, and then I was just the leader of Revos, revolutionaries, or the acronym really entertaining visionaries of society. So Captain Revo became my second rap name because it got to a point where T-Money I could just see that wasn't gonna be a name that was gonna like make me stand out or, you know what I'm saying, even bring interest in me. So I started listening to Odd Future, Tyler the Creator. He was going as Wolf Haley as his alter ego, and I was heavily influenced by him coming up. So I thought I need an alter ego for myself too. I need that alternate name. I need that stage name that isn't my father's name with a junior at the end. So I thought of the name Ariel, Aerial, as in like in the sky, fly, and I was like, I'm a fly person, so Ariel will be my new first name. But I didn't have a last name, and I knew I wanted there to be a last name to it, so don't even remember anything that I came up with, but one day I was in a dentist's office, flipping through the magazines, and I saw a Belvedere vodka ad, and the way it was typed, the way it looked, the way it sounded, Belvedere or Belvedere, whatever you pronounce it, it just sounded cool. So I said my new name is Ariel Belvedere, and
Right.
I was still rapping under T-Money, still going by Captain Revo, but I had this alter ego as Ariel Belvedere. So fast forward to after high school, I get to college, and I'm writing a song for an untitled mixtape at the time, and I said, okay, I'm gonna name this song Young Ariel. And then I was like, that sounds cool, but something said Young Belvedere. I wrote it out, and I was like, damn, that's dope. And then something hit my mind. I was like, that's my new rap name, Young Belvedere.
Okay.
So I went on Facebook, announced it like probably January, February, early 2013. I declared myself as Young Belvedere going forward. And that's how I got the name Young Belvedere, from creating this alter ego name to putting my own spin on that name to make it a song. So it really started from the song title, and I got Belvedere from the vodka, but Belvedere means a beautiful sight, something great to look at. So if you put Ariel Belvedere together, something fly, dope, good to look at, and I think if you're looking at me and I look at myself in the mirror, that explains myself. And then I just created Belvedere, I become Belvedere, and you know what I'm saying? Belvedere is whatever I put out artistically.
All right, and so tell us about Food Fight, man. What's going on with the Food Fight?
Food Fight is the clothing brand, clothing line, satirical, streetwear, you know, everything does with food. You know, anything I do might be a reference from food or a show or a movie or a cartoon, something that had the slightest thing to do with food, or a logo that I really like and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just put my own spin on it.
Okay.
And yeah, that's just the clothing, but one day I wanna, you know, start Food Fight Records,
Right.
Food Fight charity to fight hunger, you know what I'm saying? So,
Hey, on a different note, talk to us about your music and, you know, how it led, you know, to this point where you've chosen music to be your life.
Like I said, music, it's just a part of me. Like I think everybody can say music's a part of them, but from my mom's side to my dad's side, both of my grandfathers were musicians. My mom's father played instruments, keyboard, guitar a little bit. My other grandfather sang in gospel choirs and men's singing groups, and aunts and cousins have sing, and growing up in church, you know, I was involved in, you know, church choirs. But music for me, I think Michael Jackson, number one. When I first got introduced to Michael Jackson, was like the first artist my mom let me listen to that wasn't gospel, because he had clean music. So just being introduced to Michael Jackson at like 6 or 7 years old, and watching 106 in Park and watching music videos, and Kanye West coming on the scene, and a lot of the rappers when I was younger, it was all gangster rap, like shooting, killing, drug dealing, hoes. My mom didn't raise me like that. So Kanye was that rapper that was just rapping about relatable stuff, and you know what I'm saying, dressing different and not kind of fitting the status quo at the time. So Kanye West, Michael Jackson, early, kind of what's Michael Jackson is my singing, you know, my rapping and my writing abilities come from Kanye. And then after those two, people like Kid Cudi, big influence on me, Tyler, the Creator, Swayze, Wiz Khalifa. As far as rappers go, those people, as a young age, those are the people that help my wordplay and my, you know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of people as an artist of any medium, you start off imitating the people you look up to. And then either you grow out of that and you create your own lane and your own shit, and your own artistry, or you keep trying to be like someone else. And at a young age, I started music and I started rapping at 14. A very, you know, when you're in high school, you're very impressionable. You know what I'm saying? Like, you're still a child. Like, at the time, you feel like you're older than what you are, but looking back, like, you're a child, so you're impressionable. So you're going to dress like people. You know what I'm saying? You're going to make music like that. But I think Young Belvedere as an artist, you can never listen to my music and mistake me for someone else.
Got it. Hey, being from DC, man, and all this talent out here, what do you think separates you from, you know, the average DC artist?
I think what separates me from DC artists or any artist is that I have a unique life, you know what I'm saying? I have a unique path, I have unique experiences. So
talk about it.
I can relate to people and things, but like, I was born in Connecticut, you know what I'm saying? But I grew up in the DMV, but after high school I moved to Connecticut, you know what I'm saying? And that's an even smaller place, and you know what I'm saying? I've been to places like Iceland, you know what I'm saying? And I go to LA, so it's like I feel like most people, as far as DC rappers and DC artists, are stuck in a bubble of the DMV or DC, or even Moco artists. Like, that's where I started rapping. I started rapping in Montgomery County, Maryland. That's the place that I had to build up my courage and build up my artistry, and you know what I'm saying, and try and go for something that seemed so crazy 10 years ago. Like, I started rapping at 14. That was literally 14 years ago I've been rapping. I never would have thought I would be able to go to Europe and shoot a music video. Like, just little shit. Like, when I was in high school, Cali was just like this dream place, just like, damn, like, fuck, I really want to go to LA, but I don't think I ever make it. And I've been to LA over 5 times, and I'm doing shit like that. So, like, I rap about my experiences. Like, I don't try to portray something that I'm not. Music is an art form, it's a storytelling thing, so some things will be fabricated, or some things will be heightened to tell a story or to make this sound cooler. But a lot of people rap about shit they don't do, or rap about money they don't have, or cars they don't drive.
And Young Belvedere, man, I'm gonna cut that out, but tell us, you know, tell the people out there who are probably wondering, oh, this is just another rich kid. Like, did you grow up good, Terrence?
Oh, hell no. I mean, I never was the poorest, but I never was the richest. So I'm like right in the middle. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had the things that I needed. You know what I'm saying? I had a lot of clothes. I had food. I had somewhere to live. But as far as being rich, that's something I never, you know, experienced. You know what I'm saying?
On the way.
Like, no, I'm not.
Let's go.
I never had money.
Yeah,
money.
We're just clearing that up, because there's a lot of people who assume, oh, these guys are rappers, you know, they got money, this and that. But we're being real on this show that this is, you know, providing an opportunity for new undiscovered artists straight out of DC. Thank you, man, and I appreciate you. You got anything else you want to tell the fans out there, man? New fans. These are new people. Never heard of you.
If you've never heard of Young Belvedere, I say, if after you watch this, after you see these clips, you see these music videos, you hear me speak, go on your streaming service of choice, whether it's Apple Music, YouTube, and just type in Young Belvedere, find a project, find a video, and, you know, just listen to it and take the visuals in. If you're looking for some new fucking dope clothes, or you're looking for a brand that's like dope but nobody knows about it, and you can see everybody knowing about it, try Food Fight.
Straight out of DC, people.
Food Fight, a DC brand. Food Fight Corpse, corps.com, at Food Fight Corpse, at Young Belvedere. Shout out to LeVar Arrington. Thank you for this opportunity. Up on Game, Lost Art, Esco,
Thank you, bruh.
I'm Belvedere.
We out. Check out these clips coming on right now.
Legacy. Jimmy Page on the stage, Jimmy Page. Keith Richards, I get laid. Tommy Lee, I don't behave. I'm a rock star, bitch, you see the change. I'm a rock star, bitch, I go insane. I'm a rock star, bitch, come hit this J. I'm a rock star, bitch, I go insane. I'm a rock star, bitch, you see the chain. Yeah, chillin' with a thotty, she gon' pop a molly. I need me a Moss, give me Katie or Lottie. She got hella cake in the amazing body. She gon' make it clap in my hotel lobby. Going Billy Idol, I'ma take the title. Diamond cuffs all on my wrist like I'm suicidal. I can't fuck with you if you acting too entitled. Niggas mad at me, tell them go read the Bible. Tats all on my body like I'm Dave Navarro. One night stand, she'll be gone tomorrow. Headed to Miami, we gon' pop some Xannies. Flexing so damn hard, I think I need a Slammy. Mobbing with the crew, shout out to Sammy. Chillin' at the pool in the city where they had the grannies. When I'm in LA, they treat me like I'm Manny. Shorty, I'm nothing but trouble like I'm John Candy. Jimmy Page on the stage, yeah, Jimmy Page. Keith Richards, yeah, I'm getting laid. Tommy Lee, yeah, I don't behave. I'm a rock star, bitch, I know you see the chains. I'm a rock star, bitch, yeah, I go insane. I'm a rock star, bitch, come and hit this chain. I'm a rock star, bitch, yeah, I go insane. I'm a rock star, bitch, I know you see the chains. Rock star shit, chillin' with my nigga Piff. Rock star, living feelin' like I'm Ozzy's kids. I keep a lot of gas like a Saudi prince. Yeah, all black kicks like I'm Nicki Sixx. Yeah, all about my green like photosynthesis. Yeah, living on the edge like I'm Aerosmith. Doing hella coke and acting ignorant. Getting stupid drunk and belligerent. Shorty in the band like she's Stevie Nicks. Yeah, she got her own style, she a steezy chick. I just cursed her handle, time to make a scandal. Velvet known for being lit like a candle. Taking hella drugs like I'm Courtney Love. Took a bunch of shots, time to hit the club. Going back to Ireland just to hit the pubs. Getting drunk in Europe, just a different buzz. Rockstar shit, rockstar bitch. Rockstar shit, I'm a rockstar bitch. Rockstar shit, rockstar shit. Rockstar shit, I'm a rockstar bitch.
This is violent, this has sexual imagery in it, and it just, I think it's my job as an artist to be out there pushing people's buttons and making them question everything.
Thank you guys for tuning in, man. That's it for this week. Make sure that you guys check out Young Belvedere's music, Food Fight. You know what it is, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, and we'll see you guys next week. Peace.